Alright, this is my barley crusher motorized barley crusher build. I'm going to do the wiring first because I got a couple guys that are going to check it out for me. I am neither a carpenter nor am I an electrician, so let's check this out, okay? I've got the green and yellow wire from the motor goes through and is spliced to the green wire on the cord. The wire that's marked in white on the motor is also going through and spliced directly to the white cord and or the white wire in the cord. The black wire of the cord is on the center post of the switch. Okay, now I've got a red and a blue wire. The red wire, sorry, I'm trying to look over the camera at the same time. The red wire is going to the terminal on the one side of the capacitor. Also coming out of that is another red wire that goes to the top post of the switch. The blue wire goes to the other side of the capacitor, and also coming out of that terminal is the blue wire to the bottom of the switch. This switch is a from Home Depot. It's a single pole double throw, so I put red up top because according to the wiring diagram that came with the motor, red goes counterclockwise, which is what I want. Center is off and down is reverse if I do it that way. Okay, now I'll give a quick tour of the overall cart. If you're not interested in this part, that's fine, turn it off. I bought this little project box from Radio Shack. Once I get the wiring okay from some of the more experienced guys out there, ouch, I'm going to hard mount that on top so it's a nice clean look. I got an 8-foot cord. I put this little guy on here because I didn't want any stress on the cord. Drilled it down through the bottom of the, drilled it down through the surface, and then I got these little rope anchors there to put it down there. This is that little motor. I forgot the horsepower, but it's 105.7 RPMs, 30 inch-pounds of torque, half-inch shaft on the motor side, and a 3/8 inch shaft on the crusher side. So it takes the spider couplings there in the middle. The project box here came with this other little metal piece, and so I made a template there. Instead of just having one side for these two bolts and one side for those two bolts, I decided I'd make it all one piece to give it a little bit more structural integrity there. Obviously you have the barley crusher, and I went 3/4 on that, and that's really ugly. Like I said, I'm not a carpenter, but man, I was getting real close to the inside holes, so I left it kind of ugly like that. But also in the back there's a little bit of a gap because I believe it's 5/8 for that gap. So I left a little bit more of a gap there, and I drilled out a hole because there's a screw on the bottom of the motor under there. So I drilled out a hole there, so if it bounced up and down, it had its own little buffering space. What else do we got here? Oh, the bottom is just a dryer vent with a 6-inch opening at the bottom. And then I took a nylon muslin sack or whatever and put a clamp on it. So we're going to plug this in here in a little while, but not until I get the okay. So that's what it looks like from there. Casters on the bottom. The horizontal structures are 2 by 2, 2 feet by 2 feet, and they're birch. And I'll show a couple other things. On the bottom you can see all the different. I try to keep all the posts from the bolts and stuff coming downward. You know, I don't just have it screwed in, I have it structured there. So it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere anytime soon. And the capacitor is held into place by 2 conjoined zip ties. So 2 long zip ties are holding that thing in there. So that's the motorized barley crusher build, and hopefully we'll videotape its inaugural run here in a couple days when I get ready to brew.